everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then make sure you hit that red subscribe button and head over to my Instagram and leave me some suggestions for future videos. So today I'm going to be showing you some quick and easy hairstyles to do if you're on the go, if you're going to work, if you're going to school, if you're going to college, or if you're just bored and you want to try out some hairstyles. I mean, these hairstyles probably will be better on like more left hair, you haven't washed it in a couple of days. So like my hair's going sort of like oily from because I haven't washed it in about 2 days. Today is normally the day that I normally wash it, but you know, I mean, most people like wash their hair out every day, but I don't anymore because it really dries out the ends of my hair, and it's also really good to get like the natural oils in your hair, as it'll make it a little bit better. I mean, it doesn't look that great right now, but once we get some hairstyles going, hopefully it'll look better. So yeah, we keep on watching.
Easy, okay. Come on. Easy, come on.
So the first hairstyle I'm going to be doing is called the plaited bun. So this you can either do it high, low, or whatever. So basically it's just a bun, but it's a plait instead of just flat hair. And then obviously you can adjust it to how you like it. So I'm going to show you sort of how I do it. So first I make sure I have a thick hair bubble, normal hair bubble around my wrist. Tip your head forward if you're doing high, and as you can see I've got obviously bits all over the place. So I get my brush and I do this quite neat because I like mine to be quite tight at the beginning, and then I like to sort of like pull strands out and just sort of, you know, make it a little less neat and ballerina type, because I'm not a ballerina, as you can tell. There you go, normal ponytail, there you go. And then what you do is obviously split it into 3. Like so. It doesn't really matter if they're equal or not, because obviously it's going into a bun. So I mean, if you really want it to be like perfect, then obviously make it equal, but I don't really make, because obviously if you're making it messy anyway, then there's no point. So then you start plaiting it like normal, so one over the other. I go under actually, so I go one under the other. Get it all together at the end and then just literally twist it into place. And then you get a thinner hair bubble, which looks like that, just like a normal hair bubble. Grab it with your other hand and then just literally put it in place. So that's the plait bun so far. So then what I do is I get my brush or a comb, probably be better with a comb. I get my Dumbo comb that I got from Primark, and I just literally brush out little baby hairs. As you can see, that's not baby hairs, but like I quite like to have a strand like that, and I just sort of brush it out from the fringe bits, and I just sort of like work from there, pulling bits out. And then what I do is I just pull out little bits. And then, as you can see, I have some like little baby hairs like that are just wispy hairs. So then I get a toothbrush, I spray it with I use the VO5 Extra Hold Hairspray, and then I literally just sort of like brush it back into place. Toothbrushes are actually really good for brushing back baby hairs, as they just get every single wispy hair into place. And as I said, you don't have to do this if you're going to do it messy, but with wispy hairs, that's what I do. But yeah, that's the first look. So the next hairstyle I'm going to be doing is two Dutch plaits going to the back of my hair. Go back to the back of my head, sorry. So people who don't know the difference between French and Dutch plait, French is basically you plait on top of the hair and Dutch you plait underneath. I learned to do Dutch plait first, which isn't isn't like the most normal thing, because obviously French plait is the most used one, but with myself plaiting, I plait underneath anyway, so I just learned that way. So I'll sort of give you an overview. If you want to know sort of more in detail, then I'll sort of make another video like this of how to Dutch plait your hair. So what I do is I grab 3 sections from the front of my hair, literally have a small section like so, and then that's how I hold it. So I start with the left hand piece, I cross it underneath the middle strand. Now the middle strand is on the left. After I've done that, I grab the right hand strand here, cross it under the middle one, like so, so then the middle goes over. And then now I grab the 2 strands here, so middle and the right, I drop that strand. And then what you can do is, I should have probably tied that up. You literally grab a small section from the front of your hair. So this is the section that you've had. You grab a small section from the front of your hair that you haven't plaited in yet. And then you grab them 2 together, and now you've got an extra strand. So then you do the exact same. So you cross left under the middle, and then you stop. And then drop this strand. Grab a small strand from behind the plait, hold it up like it's a new strand like that. Grab this strand, put it together underneath the middle strand. And you keep doing that until you reach the back of your head. So once you've reached the back of your head, like so, I literally don't grab any more hair, I just plait it normally for like 4 or 5 goes, like so. So then it just starts coming off your head like so, like that. Keep plaiting it normally, and then I just grab a hair bubble, one of the thin hair bubbles, that's a thick one, here's a thin one, and I just tie it off, not tightly, just loose, you know, do about 4 times, like so, and then you've got that tied off like so, and then you repeat this. You repeat the same steps on the other side of your head. So once you have done this side as well, I literally don't tie this side off. So I grab the other plait, put it together at the back. I grab this one, let go of the strands. Actually, hold that strand in this hand and then just pull out the other hair bubble. Keep that around your wrist because you'll be using it. Put the 2 plaits together as you were doing like a normal ponytail, and you just tie it off like so. And then you've got 2 plaits going into a ponytail, and then you can either leave these straight, you can curl them, however you like to sort of style your own hair. But yeah, those are the 2 plaits. So the next one I'm going to be doing, I don't really know what it's called. I think it's like the mermaid braid or like the fishtail braid or something like that. But literally you put all your hair to one side, like so, and you can either put a hair bubble in it, it depends how you sort of want it. I normally put a hair bubble in it, and I tuck all my hair behind my ear. This is just a thin hair bubble, this isn't like one of the thicker ones, and I just push it up like so. So then you've got all your hair, it's all neat into one side. So now I get 2 strands like this, and normal plaits you'd obviously get 3, but for this one you do 2. So now I drop this side, and then I grab a small tiny strand from the right hand strand, so like that, and I cross it over to the middle, grab it to put it into that strand there. Okay, so now what I do is I drop those strands and hold this one, grab a small strand from the other side, cross it over, grab that strand, straighten it out, so then it just starts looking like that. And you do literally grab a small strand, cross it over to the middle, grab a small strand, cross it over to the middle, and you keep repeating those steps all the way down to the very bottom of your hair. So once you get to the end of your hair, you literally just grab it at the end, like how you normally do. Grab a hair bubble. I've got a blonde one for some reason. And my hair's too short to do this bit, that's why I've left that big bit. And then you literally just pull these out to make it look a little less sort of, you know, just done. You want it to look sort of like, oh, you've slept in that, but like, oh, that still looks amazing. And then again, just pull out strands of your hair. Yes, I've just pulled out that, but it's how you like it, do you know what I mean? And then that, yeah, that's it, that's that look. Right, so the last one I'm going to be doing is the two plaits that go just like, it's almost like a crown that goes like that behind your head. These are really easy to do, like quick and easy, just hairstyles. They're great. I look at these all the time. So grab a front section, and doesn't matter, you don't have to measure it, you don't have to worry about it. Like so. Split that into 3. And then I loosely plait it from like, because I don't want it to be like that high up. I want it just to be loosely plaited so it starts around like here, because we're going to be flipping it over our heads in a minute. Like how hair bubbles, well, some hair bubbles leave a kink, so I just literally put that in there and it saves less time. So do the exact same on the other side. And then I don't tie this one off or clip it, so take off the clip on that side, tie these now at the front with a hair bubble. Yes, I did say at the front. And then we're going to flip it over our heads in a minute. Sometimes it can come out quite messy, so then I mean look how long that took me, so it's not going to be that bad. So after you've tied it, I've got hair in my eye, flip it over your head like so, sort of sort out the front bits of how you want it to look, like so, like that. It's the last look. I do this one way too much, I do this all the time, it's quite sick. So yeah, that's the last look. And then you can just like pull out little bits here to make it less, and then you can put it behind your ears. Depends how you like it. So yeah, that's the last look. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure that you leave a like if you did, and leave your comments down below for any suggestions, or head over to my Instagram and my TikTok, which are both jess.emily.xx. All my links will be down below. So yeah, if you want me to do another video with like how to do Dutch plaits or anything, then make sure that you give this video a like. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Bye!